What do we do with the Guantanamo Bay prisoners? Republican Senators Lindsey Graham and John McCain just co-wrote an op-ed, How to Handle the Guantanamo Detainees. Senator Graham joins us live, so you may be able to answer at least some of the questions, help out Senator Sessions and Attorney General Holder, but
sure,
you can't help him get his letters answered,
well,
right?
Let me tell you, he's talking about the Uyghurs. The Uyghurs are Chinese Muslims that were picked up in Afghanistan terrorist training camps who came to Afghanistan to go back to take on the government of China. If we send them back to China, they're going to get killed. Our country is ruled they're no longer an enemy combatant threat to us. But Jeff is right. They were caught in a terrorist training camp. They're part of a terrorist organization. Our laws prohibit the releasing of a terrorist in the United States, whether they're coming after us or not, and the president cannot waive it. Jeff is right to ask the question, and the Uyghurs should not be released into the United States because they should be released to the Department of Homeland Security and find a home for them. Some of them went to Algeria. We need to find a place for them, not Northern Virginia.
All right,
that's the Uyghurs.
All right, well, that's the 17, and that's the...
Now, what about the rest?
What about the rest?
All right, my belief is that we were attacked on 9/11. That was an act of war. That any person caught who's a member of Al-Qaeda or an associated group under the law the Congress passed is an enemy combatant. They're not a common criminal. And under military law, if you catch someone and they're an enemy combatant, you can hold them off the battlefield as long as they're a threat. And you ask the question, how do we know? My belief is that we need to let the military and the CIA make the initial determination because they know best.
A proceeding, a military proceeding?
A combat status review tribunal. I've been a military...
Why have we done that?
Well, we're doing it for all of them. All of them have had that, but the Supreme Court ruled they have a habeas corpus right to go to a federal judge. And what I've done with Senator McCain is says, wait a minute, instead of letting them pick the most liberal judges in this country, let's create a national security court where you have trained judges who understand terrorism law, and every enemy combatant will go before that court, and if the judge agrees the military was right to say you're part of the enemy force, you're part of Al-Qaeda, we can keep you off the battlefield forever. Under criminal law, you know very well you can't hold somebody without trial. But under military law, you can hold an enemy prisoner as long as the war is going on.
All right. For the enemy prisoners, I'm totally on the same page with you because we do not, I mean, those
There's
are...
no law that says release an enemy prisoner to go back to fight you.
All right. In what you wrote in the op-ed, though, you said that there's sort of a broad net cast. And what I understood from what you wrote is that there's some people there that are simply scooped up that are not part of this. Is that true or not?
I think we've caught some people that were probably identified wrongly. But 1 in 10 that we released has gone back to the fight. So what I'm trying to do is find a process. I don't want the system to be seen as unfair, but I don't want to let people go to kill us.
I'm with you on that, but the thing is the system isn't moving. But the system isn't, the problem is the system isn't moving. We've got to move. Well, we're still holding people who haven't done anything.
No, that's not true. Everybody we've held has gone through a military board, and the military labeled them an enemy combatant.
All 251?
Every one of them. And all of them are going to federal court. And what I want to do is create a national security court that will make sure we don't release information like we did in the blind shake trial that winds up in a cave in Afghanistan. I want them to have their day in court in front of a national security court. And if we determine they're enemy combatants, every year we will look at their case, but we're not going to let these people go. There is no choice in military law of trying you or letting you go.
All right, we have 20 seconds left.
Okay.
Is the President Obama administration moving towards that?
I hope so.
Okay.
If they criminalize this war, if they treat these people as common criminals who robbed a liquor store, we're going to wind up letting them go. They need to be treated as warriors.
Does anyone want them?
Well, I don't care if we can't give them to somebody else. My point is, Greta, if you're a part of the enemy force, we can hold you forever. That's military law for 200 years. Don't criminalize this war. These people are warriors. They're not robbing liquor stores. They're trying to kill us. I want them to have their day in court, but I want to keep them off the battlefield so our kids don't capture them one day and fight them the next.
I'm with you with not sending terrorists back out to kill us.
I hope the president's listening. This is a big decision he's going to make.
Gotta go. Thank you.